What's crackalackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So, back again for probably our final, well, at least the wrap up to all of the NFL teams going through their roster, taking a look what we can do with them through a mock draft. And yeah, we're finally here to save the Patriots for last because I'm a Dolphins fan and I really hope they suck this season. But I'm going to try my darndest. Make sure they could at least have a quality future because I'm gonna do a mock draft for them. I don't want to be a hater, so obviously I'll try my best. I kind of actually put them off a little bit more just because the plethora of late round picks they have is just kind of ridiculous. But go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. That's always much appreciated, much obliged. I'm gonna have an NFL draft watch party coming to you tomorrow. We're doing all 3 days here on YouTube, so be sure you're here for that. And yeah, I'm gonna have a mock draft coming out for you tomorrow morning. A lot of crazy rumors going around, so especially with the Patriots. So it's gonna be a weird looking mock draft. I'm gonna include trades, so hopefully you stick around for that. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, what you do differently. That's always fun answering those, so let's go ahead. Let's dive in, take a gander at the roster. Quarterback. I don't know how they'll address quarterback in this draft, or if they can, they might be just wait till next year because quarterbacks are much deeper next year. So we're just going to kind of maybe get a late rounder. At least that's the plan. I do want to address the receiver position. I think they got a lot of guys, but no real playmakers, so I want to definitely look at that. Maybe also to guard, because Thuney, I just suspect they're not going to get a long-term deal done with him. You could say tackle. I mean, they have a plethora of picks to do stuff with. I assume they might trade for a tight end, maybe an O.J. Howard, but we'll probably end up drafting one in here. So let's look at the defense. Defense, ideally, I'm going to try to draft Patriot-like players. It just makes sense. So they lost some guys, but I feel like there's a lot of guys in this draft that are very Bill Belichick-esque that might come off the board. So I'm going to try to make those picks. Keeping in mind, Bill Belichick is just a stinking mastermind, and I hate him. But taking a look at the roster, it's not bad. Can maybe grab some better guys on the edge. Luckily, there's some guys that kind of fit that mold, like a Joshua Uche or a Zach Bond. We can even go somewhere on the interior, grab a nose, but Adam Butler was actually pretty solid last year. They brought in our boy Bo Allen. Lawrence Guy's been very, very good. John Simon's a solid veteran, but they gave Winovich some decent playing time last year, and he did really well with that. We can maybe look at safety as well, just because Corey's getting pretty old, and I mean, there's some guys that are kind of like Patriot-esque. I'm talking about you, Brandon Jones, but let's just go ahead. Let's dive into this. Let's hit continue and see where this first pick may lead us. I know a lot of y'all want to go Jordan Love, but let's just wait until next year to get a quarterback. Maybe, like, honestly, I could tell you, I could probably count on my, I could probably tell you Lawrence Fields, Tanner Morgan, Jamie Newman, Brock Purdy. I would take those guys over a guy like Jordan Love. Honestly, if Jordan Love decided to come back, grad transfer somewhere, I think he'd go much higher than he probably will in this draft. What, he might get overdrafted. I don't know. We'll see. That's the beauty of the draft. So, thinking here, I want to take a look at the playmakers here available. Jalen Reagor would be fun, but there's no. It's kind of tough because you kind of hope like one of the again, it'd be hard for CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy to fall here, but there are rumors, especially with Jeudy, that he may fall. It says the knee checks out, but yeah, teams get very paranoid with stuff like that. Looking, let's take a look at the defensive interior. No one fell there. Patriots picks are always the hardest. It's always so hard figuring out what they want to do. Honestly, Jordan Love might be the best option here. And I mean, screw it. If he doesn't work out, then just draft a quarterback in the first round next year. But thing with him, man, he's going to need like a year. I think at least a year on the bench. So you draft him here, and you're going to miss out on a quarterback next year. I just don't like that. That just doesn't sound wise to me. So I definitely want to come away with a quarterback here, or come away with another position here. And you know what? It might just end. They don't like picking receiver in the first round. I know they did it last year, but the chances of them doing it back to back, how likely is that? Oh, geez Louise. I mean, AJ Epinesa is good value here. Yeah, I mean, you can say Zach Bond. I don't think Kenneth Murray really fits into what they do here. Josh Jones. Okay, follow me on this. Marcus Cannon. What's left on his deal? Let's take a look real quick. Spending so much time on this first pick, I won't be able to get through their 27 others. Let's look. 31. Won't be a free agent until after the 2021 season. But if they release him in 2020, frees up like 7 million. They could even do it this year, free up some good space without too much of a hit. I don't mind looking to the future. I know they have. Hold up. I want to take a quick look. Yeah, we're going Josh Jones. That's just great value. Gotta just keep value in mind. I just gotta keep value in mind. So now we don't have a pick till what, like round 3? And then they have like 3 or 4 of them in round 3. Like 2 of them being like compensatory picks. All right, here comes that first one. Kyle Duggar being around. Oh my, oh goodness. Or we could go Adam Troutman and get us our tight end. But let's just look. Just look real quick. KJ Hamler won't be bad, but I don't think he'll be left here. Let's see. Loki Fotu is also interesting. Keem Davis-Gaither is a guy to remember. Just gonna keep him in the back of our head. Kyle Duggar's good value here, but Adam Troutman, I think, has a better chance of actually doing some stuff. I was really hoping ADG would be here, but he is not. Matter of fact, I mean, Jake Fromm, no lie, I think he's an upgrade. Anthony Jennings sounds interesting. Looking at safeties. Kayvon Wallace might be interesting. Honestly, Kenny Robinson might be it though. Let's look at the receivers left on the board. Let's just assume KJ Hamler's not here, because I don't think he will be. Need a playmaker. Devin Duvernay though. I want to get the playmaker. Okay, Bradley and Nay went, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Anthony Jennings, total Bill Belichick type of guy, and he kind of is. Maybe depending on how they want to use them, an eventual replacement for Hightower if they decide for him to be more off ball. All right, we're back with this pick. Alright, looking at our picks thus far. Start doing some crazy things with defense. Okay, Kenny Robinson actually went quite ahead. Huh. You win some, you lose some. Am I right or am I right? Alright. Davion Taylor. He doesn't really fall into what they can do here. Carter Coughlin might. That's a guy maybe to keep an open mind on. Khalid Kareem wouldn't be bad. Ooh. Von Hamilton. 4th round's where I have him about going. Is Anthony Gordon might be better than what they have in Sim, and if anything, you have a good old-fashioned quarterback competition. No lie, I think Khalid Kareem brings a little bit of what they're missing, what they missed in Trey Flowers. I'm not saying he's Trey Flowers, but a little bit of what they missed out on, or what they're gonna miss out on. You know, Stone's good here too. Would he fit? I mean, he can, as long as they strictly use him at safety. Not try to use him in the slot. I think he'd be okay for this defense. Go there. All right, back up for our pick. A lot of good receivers on the board. It's gonna be tough passing on them. We don't necessarily have to. Hamilton's actually a guy gonna be hard for me to pass on. This is really good. Like, this is about the value I'd expect him to go. So I think we're gonna just do that. Gives you a nose. He hasn't really had a big snap count at Ohio State. I don't think he ever broke 400 or 500 snaps in a season. He was never a big part of the rotation. But the guy's had a phenomenal offseason process, and if anything, you got a really good rotation guy here in the 4th round. All right. Start gritting our teeth and making some good picks here. So now we're getting late. Next pick for the Patriots. Do we wait till the 6th round? I don't think so. I just want to go ahead and just get a guy I think would fit. Carter Coughlin. I think he's going to be an off-ball linebacker, but he gives you that kind of Jamie Collins-esque role. So we're gonna go do that. Got a 5th round grade on him, so it kind of fits. No, they do need a kicker. Like how they don't have kicker available as a position here. Let's go ahead and grab this kicker. It's one of the most consistent kickers in all of college football. I don't know. I don't feel too confident about his boot, but I'm not great at evaluating kickers. What can I say? I just kind of look at the stats, whether they played in. It's just not my cup of tea, guys. All right, I want to just take a look at where we're at as far as our picks. Oh, still probably want to address the interior. I mean, they got, was it Broholt? If they do end up moving off from Tooney. So, I mean, I've addressed defense all. I probably should just look for playmakers. And Jawan Jennings, oh boy, is he a playmaker. Didn't have to think too much for that pick. All right, we got back-to-back ones here. Take a look at our quarterback, Jake Ludden, dude. Let me tell you, low key, if I were to say some guy might end up being the next Tom Brady, it's Ludden. Might surprise a few people. Okay with them at Running back. Isaiah Coulter is actually very very good. I think he could do a lot for this team. I mean, we're picking real late, so we're just kind of taking shots on guys. It's a 6th round. I don't think Danny Pittner is gonna fall any further than the 6th round. Just grab him right now. How many more picks do we got? Got one more. All right. L'Jarius Sneed. Could be your... Can turn that guy into... honestly, he could be a really good press man corner. Just take some time to develop. Let's see. Oh... Still in the camp of just grabbing talent. I think we'll just go Sneed. Just secondary. I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's go over this real quick. We got Josh Jones. Honestly, I just won with best player available. And you do Adam Troutman's. You finally get a tight end who has some receiving potential. Devin Duvernay, he might be a slot at first, but the guy, he's explosive with the ball in his hands. Now thinking about it, kind of Juwan Jennings fills the same role. He's just a little more, you get a little more physicality. So, baby monitor, don't mind that. Turn that off real quick. But you got two guys who might, at least early in their careers, be slot only, but they do two very different things. Both are great with the ball in their hands, but you got Devin Duvernay, who is pure speed, and then Juwan Jennings, who is just a broken tackle machine. So you get two guys who do very similar things in a different way. Hopefully one of them pans out. Anthony Jennings, I just like the fit there. Geno Stone came at great value. So did Devon Hamilton. Carter Coughlin, I like what he can probably do in a Bill Belichick type of defense. He'll find a role for him in Belichick we trust. We got Blankenship as our kicker, Jake Ludden as a potential quarterback of the future if Stidham, doesn't work out and they really, really do bad. Danny Pittner just came at great value, and so did L'Jarius Sneed. But that's it for the video. Go ahead to the YouTube thing because it's always much appreciated. It's always much obliged. And until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.